Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful day. Pretty crappy day, weather-wise, but hopefully we get some good moves. So we are in a tricky spot on GER40. Morning, Glenn. Morning, Tom. Morning, Mo. We're in a tricky spot. So yesterday's move was fantastic. Like, it just kept on going. What I was really just anticipating. Oh, how's the volume, guys? I'm just using something new.
Yeah, it's one.
It's a what? Is it right on your side?
Fine on Zoom.
It's fine on Zoom. That's the main thing. Yeah. It might be a little quiet on YouTube, but that's right. Yeah, so if we go to the, let's have a look. 5 minutes. Yesterday, morning Robbie. The two ideas were either for this support to hold and keep on going up, or to break and act as a resistance. So we did get some nice little moves on the first bounce, and then eventually it broke, retested it, and then it dropped beautifully to this area. All the rest after that was bonus. I was a little bit annoying that it dropped a lot, so it would have been nice if we could have got this move for this session back to these monthly levels. However, each day is going to be a new day, so what I can remove, I'll leave that there for now. But Asian session consolidated a little bit as a normal, like a little Asian session, about 40 pip range, which is pretty normal. 37 pips. Then Euros is taken off, so it's not a massive Euro session yet, because still got 18 minutes till London Open. Yesterday's Euro range was 47. This one so far looks like about 50. No, sorry, even smaller. So we're at 37, but still a little bit longer to go. We've had consecutive sessions going down. Asian session a little bit sideways, Euro session down. So normally I'd say look for a little sweep and then a pullback for London to get a better price, but we're not in a very clean area. That's the issue that I've got. To me, I'd just say you're just looking for it to keep on going straight down. We've got no top wick in this Asian session on this 3-hour candle. 3-hour candle's only got 17 minutes left. So this will become a target eventually for later, but I don't think we're going to do this today necessarily. So thanks, mate. So, yeah, I think there should be a better music selection now. Anyway, let's start from top. Let's start from the top. So the daily after Friday's candle was a big rejection wick, and then yesterday was just that sell-off. Now today we've already sold off a bit. So the question is this the high of the day, or are we going to extend the current daily high? I'm sure we'll probably extend the current daily low. We just need to decide where we're going, what's the range. So the thing I'm finding a little bit difficult is to find proper areas that I really like to see. So 3 out, because we've got so much more area for this to drop. Like another 30. 2 hours. This is that no top wick, so I will put a line on that one just anyway, so we can remember it's there. No top wick. Now for zones inside of here, this is where it's not entirely clear. And if we've ranged in here previously, I really don't want us to just range in here again, because we've got a lot of news starting from tomorrow. Wednesday and Thursday is going to be really messy. As a support, they've got this doji candle low to this candle, the open. That's a bigger zone than I'd like, but that is some support that was led to this big push up. So if we've got whatever was grabbed inside of this wick, this was just before the ECB raised their interest rates. So a lot of volume contained inside of here. So I would like to see price. I'd like to trade around this area. That would be an easier one. So now we just need to work out, are we going to trade down to that area, or we're just going to be patient and wait? $45 minutes. Let's check this. So we've got probably, if I'm looking for just wick touches, like ends of wicks and necklines, I'd say again I'm interested in this area rather than up inside this wick. Hey Alan, how are you? Okay, let's check the 30. So yesterday's low, the low of yesterday, with the high of this New York session, that lines up. Lines up across there. Hey, look. Yeah, nothing's really standing out in this zone. It's just messy price action that's been in here before. Okay. What do you guys see? Hey Ive, how are you, mate?
Yeah. Morning.
Morning, Mo.
Yeah. The thing is, the only question that I'm trying to figure out is, what if like the session opens and we go straight, move to the downside from here, no pullback, and if we're going to make any sort of pullback, where is the most reasonable area that we can have a decent stop loss from? Maybe this wick right here, I don't know, or this whole area.
It doesn't, like, there's no top wick here.
Yeah.
And this candle is the last 5 minutes of the hour candle. I don't trust this one, because this is when this is at 7 a.m. This is when the Frankfurt candle opened. So I would the candles inside of here, I would say this is a bit more of a consolidation.
Yeah.
So I think there's liquidity inside of here, and we can easily take the top of it.
Yeah, but if we're breaking straight to the downside, you won't be entertaining any idea of going impulsive at the break of current daily low to target that zone.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't quite like that we've moved down so much.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
I think London can very easily sweep it and give a bit of a pullback. I don't like that kind of entry. Well, I mean, it's not my favorite entry. That one is like maybe 30 pips and then out, but it's very dangerous with the way that London opens. This one's really tricky today. What makes it tricky is because we've pushed down 70 from the high of the day.
Yeah.
And then we've got clean traffic to the left. A little bit more detail, I guess, over here. Let's just... So price is currently at 688, which is in between these areas. It might just be one that I need to wait for like a 15-minute candle or something to show me the way. Terrible spot to start the day in.
CPI's out at 10. Maybe the bigger move might be then. I know it's only showing yellow folder, but in investing, the year-on-year CPI for Europe showing as red folder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's usually priced in. Because they very rarely see how, like, when it says what previous was and what forecast is, it's very rarely different. I think it can be slightly different when they look at, but they never revise the figures. So I think that's why they've got it as yellow folder, is that it's hardly ever any change. But it's worth keeping an eye on. Orange folder on FX Street, yeah. I think we should get a move beforehand though. There's usually moves. So what's the other one? Financial juice. There's always someone speaking, hey. Villeroy. Better be patient now once inflation's back around 2%. I'd be leaning to sells because how oil's going. Morning, Peter. Like with oil just on the rise, it's going to be adding to these inflationary fears. Gold's dropping a little bit as well. And this unusual price action last night. Morning, Nan. Did anyone see what gold was doing here? Very late in the move. From 520 just straight up. Like 50 pips. Late crappy move. When I see this, I see algos taking over. Often, it's like a price will just keep on hugging the 20 EMA. Pound Aussie. Just gonna check that one. Just ranging as well. Just waiting for Thursday's interest rate news. All right. Well, I think for German, what I'm going to be doing is just waiting for this London Open. If we rip down and we start showing signs of rejections, and I'd say this could be a possibility. If we sweep the low and then we're showing strong signs of rejection, and we're like breaking back up to here again, then I'm going to look for either this to come back to here, or here, and then look for those cells. If we just push straight down and then we show signs of rejection, and what I want to see is like price push up, threaten to break back above, retrace, and then give it a second break. Then I would consider pushing back up into these areas, because you don't really get, if I just had to be a contrarian sort of mindset, we don't often get just like session after session after session all the same direction without having one of the main sessions having a bit of a pullback. Like when London moves up or London moves down, often New York will manipulate the high and low and have a bit of a retracement. Like you don't get London move up then down, New York down, and then London could go down, but then the main move will be to the top side. You don't really get these like just real extended trends. See even here, like London up, New York down, then recover, Asian up, Euro up, London broke the high, pulled back, then pushed up, and then like you get deep pullbacks on German. We don't get just this one-sidedness that happened. So if I had to like just, oh, go on. Was that someone asking something?
Europe's just pushed up and retested the open of Frankfurt.
Yeah, I can see that. That was in that 1 minute candle, hey? Look at that. 1 minute candle, 10 pips. So the hour candle's now looking like quite a big rejection wick. This makes me think then the sells might be on. Because we're not trading near the low of the day. So the other option then is if this German candle, this German open candle, the volume that's getting picked up late in that one, going north, we might come back for here and then see that sell off. That one I can get around. Oh, you got the one hit, man. Nice one. Good work.
It's a beautiful 1 minute rounding bottom. They've retested the big one.
Can barely hear you, mate.
That was a beautiful rounding bottom on the 1 minute, broke structure and retested the neckline.
Yeah, that does look nice. I feel like on the 3 minute. Doji. Swept liquidity candle. Okay. Well, this on the 3 minutes. On the 3 minutes now, that looking a little bit closer here, from that high to the open, that's your resistance. I didn't like this pathway. I was hoping this pathway would do something like for London. Anyway, got 1 minute left here, so let's go full screen. Bring up all the charts. this is the open now. No top wicks, pushing straight down. Not going to rush anything on this one. The price action a little bit messy for me. As in, like, I haven't really got clear defined zones today. Ideally, I see it push up first to this area and then show signs of dropping. And because we opened with no top wick so far, is London going to leave no top wick for its session? I'd say dare say it's going to come back to this area. So it did take the high of that candle though. So the hour candle is actually looking this is a little support zone as well. Double bottom, little support zone.
Oh, you took that high, Peter?
Did I take that? No, I didn't take that. Did you?
No, I went to grab coffee. I came back, I was like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah, so that's the so I was saying, like, that candle contains a lot, like the high of that candle. Still it's oh, Hitman got it. Gosh, you bought and then sold. Nice one. Yeah, like unless there's a really clear move before the London Open, I'll pretty much always wait for the London Open. This is a resistance, little 3-minute one, and then little 3-minute support from the low to the high. From the low to the open, and from resistance for the high to the open, and get those candles in pairs to create that zone. Would have been nice if it swept. Then could look for something like this to push up. Okay, I'd like it to break the high and then be pushing into these no wick candles that are left behind in Asian session. It's a little deceiving on this one because it looks like this candle has broken the low because of the pathway I've drawn, but this isn't broken the low of that hour candle. It's just that's part of the drawing that I've got. If you had to pick a direction, which way would you guys go?
Down maybe?
Dave's still short.
I'd still say short.
I'd like to see a pullback before those sells. Yeah, exactly, George. Just so I can feel like it's picked up liquidity to go down. When it's pausing like this makes me a little bit uneasy. Because I know it will pull back at some stage. Okay, there's the wick fill for the 5. Breaking that support. The open makes me uneasy, having no top wick. Because we've got such a clean range to the left hand side.
You got in here?
Nah, I haven't taken it yet.
Yeah. Got in at the 1 minute. Upper rejection.
You got in there on here?
No, after the double close.
Yeah.
1 minute. Let me add it.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
right there. Yeah, got in right here.
Yeah, very nice.
Double 1 minute.
Price pushed down, came back, reject, 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 and push down. Come on. It'd be nice if that closes underneath for you. Close well. Okay, if I see a push down and then break this high and come back up into here, I would go for longs. Back to the top. I would want to see this push down though and then fail. Fail and then start to push back up bullish. And just thinking that this could be a bit of a fake out and that we would at least come back and just extend the current London high. Let's say we've got a bit of liquidity sweeping the euro low, and that London wants a better price from the highs. This didn't quite give me that. I wanted to see a little bit more of a push down before it flipped. Yeah, I'm thinking these longs might play out. Just got to let price action keep going a little bit more. If I miss it, then I just miss it. I think there's a good chance that we might just be a sweep. What did you do, Mo? Did you secure some?
Yeah, of course. I had your idea when price was breaking the daily low. I didn't fully trust the break of the daily low, so as soon as we broke it, I secured most of the position.
Excellent.
I want to break you.
Yeah. If London had done a better pullback and grabbed more liquidity, it's got a better chance to break that low, keep going, make it extend it. But it hasn't really done that. So that was, I think that could just get people, early sellers, looking for a breakout underneath here and trap them. And when that happens, we usually go back up to here and then trap the early buyers as well. You got 3 out of the last 4 moves. nice hit, man. A little micro scalping inside of here. I would put your entry at the low instead. Stop loss running 25 pips up, secured 75. Nice, Ivan. That's very good.
Gold's having a bit of a rally too.
What's it at?
31.87 again.
31.87. Okay, so dipped briefly under 1930. I saw. We had a high of 1935 in Asian, didn't we? Come on, man. Come pull back a bit. No, it's going to go for that high now.
Not sure what I said that yet.
Look at this 15-minute candle now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, bummer. All right. I didn't get anything. Missed it. That would have been sweep the low, come back, give the retest, and then go. Obviously, it looks a little bit different than this, but idea is sweep the low, pull back, give a retest, but I didn't get comfortable getting on that one. I would have liked to have wicked a little bit lower, because when it opened, it almost opened in the bottom wick was created in the first seconds. When it opened, went down, then came up, and then it sort of just did this, didn't it? I would have liked to have gone down, up, down, and then look to take their break. Now it has created a top wick for the London session. So it came at least back to there. So if you're looking to get in from here, that could be an area you take partials. And that would have been a nice little 30 pip move from zone to zone. 28 pips, give or take. Okay, so now back at this resistance as well, which is still holding until it's broken. We're ranging.
Our price is retracing right now. Though, what made you don't think that you're gonna be able to take any buy?
I'm just unsure where they're going. When I've got a clear bias, usually I know which direction I want to go.
Not working for you? It's sort of entry?
Interesting. It still keeps pulling back to that 15,700 level.
Yeah,
Just keeps
it's the
pulling back
monthly
to
level.
$54.
This one here.
Here we go.
I mean, could we take only 20 pips risk reward until this breaks? I don't really feel that comfortable.
Even hourly looks like it can come deeper. Feel more of that clean candle on the left and close within that on that support. That's a big. It has moved a long way.
Okay, the 15-minute candle then is now it's closed. Like, it's just looking like a rejection, but we're not closing above resistance yet. Gap. The gap is the target for UK. Are you talking about this gap here, Ivan? 15,723. Yeah, okay. Hey Dave, how are you, mate? Where did you get in at? Oh, come on. Keep pushing. Okay, so it successfully would have lured breakout sellers and breakout buyers into the market now. Now that we've got this range established, we need to see which way it's going to keep on going. You got in at 15,686. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wait, you got in here. That's pretty much what Mo was saying. You got in early? Okay. Early bird captures a worm. Did you get in like over here, did you? Before the breakup? Yeah, the thing is that we closed above, now we can retest. Thing is that it's it wasn't very clean. It wasn't a very clean start to the day with the zones. So it made it very tricky. It's something that I wanted to observe and just wait and see what price is going to do. Hit. Oh, hit. Yeah, you wish you had full risk on this one. That was a good one. Can you get the Zoom link? Oh, okay, you're at work. No worries. Let me send that to you. This 30 is looking good now. Coming for all these Asian no wick candles. So there's a little entry once we finally closed above the resistance, the little retest to keep pushing up. Got that little gap in here now. So fake out buys was the play. Very difficult. I found that pretty difficult to get in. Only one I was wanted to get in was here with this to retrace a little bit and look for those buys. I didn't pull the trigger. Wanted it to just push down a little bit and then push up, but it's all good. This is the pathway that it followed. Okay, now that we've come up, see we've taken that top wick now. We're having to look at a little reaction. This candle had no top wick. We're having that reaction from here. Got another one just above it. Got that little gap in price. Little influx of sellers that came in that caused a little gap. No top wick, no pullback at all, just pushed down, 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 down. Price returned to this area. Just having a little reaction. Go on, what was that?
So you look for this sort of imbalance as a target.
Yeah.
For example, you entered somewhere here on the buys, you will exit here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd look for like the previous resistance zones that are established because the price might reject off of it. Otherwise, you look for like these little imbalances as areas that might react from. Because if there was so much selling that took place inside of here, then it means there's liquidity stuck in that little area, and price would go from price would be on that hunt for that liquidity. The market's very efficient. There'll be leftover sell orders here, which not sure if it's going to like turn the market around. So I don't like to, if the most of the selling took place, or sorry, let me say that again. This was caused by a lot of selling, and there's likely to be leftover sell orders here again. Market will find its way back to these areas, but because it's like leftover orders, the initial influx of sells happened here. So I don't want to take sells when it gets back to that area, but I'd look to close some partials when it gets to this area, because I know that's where the market's looking to return to. Doesn't mean it goes here and just turns around. It could just keep on going up. We don't know that, what it's going to do, but this is usually a destination. Okay. We've also got now Asian 50%, which is around the same area. So half of the 50% of Asian session is a point of interest.
Asian high is also London low from yesterday.
Oh, the Asian high, yeah. Yeah, so that could be a good little zone as well. This area between the London low and the Asian high. Yeah, that looks quite nice actually, because you've got a rejection here. Three rejections now. Price tried the poke above, no top wick. Rejected Asian high. I like that zone. Good one. This could be a little little sell zone. Yeah, good spot. So if we're using the range as well, that might be 100 pips from the low. Oh no, damn it, 80. If that was 100 pips, then that's a banger. So 20 pips above that.
But we can take sells from up there and go 100 pips down. That sounds good to me.
Yeah. From the low to the high to this green area, that would be 100 pips. So if this level doesn't hold...
There's an H4 doji high there as well, just above that zone. just above the Asia high.
Oh, yeah, just here. This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can mark that. 4-hour doji high. It's a New York one as well. Lines up with these necklines over to the left. H4 doji high. It's a New York bad boy.
It's a beautiful 30-minute candle.
Yeah, 30's looking good.
Pull back longs.
This is a resistance as well on the 30-minute. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for sells. The buyers think it might have been done, and I'll look for sells from either inside. If it just touches the base of this red box, I'm going to have to wait for a. I would look for an anticipation entry. Ideally, we can get to this little tiny pink one, because I think that this might be okay for a cowboy 20 pipper. And then this green zone. The top of that green zone will be 100 pips from the London low, so we might get a pullback from this area as well. So there's a few options starting to come now. Can we do pullback longs to get to there? I don't want to, just because of this move here. Because of this move, I don't want to flip my overall bias looking for longs. I'd rather look for sells still. And I'll see this as just London doing its thing. There's no way. Well, the chances of London just breaking out and keep on going down after we've already had 5 previous sessions that were more or less were pushing down. London's won't want to sell the low. They'll want to pull price back to get a better price point. I'll remove this pathway for now, because like we've taken the Asian no wick candles. And we're starting to show some rejections over here. But if this last 2 minutes of this 5-minute candle, if it leaves a bit of a longer bottom wick, smaller body, we might just be doing continuation up into these better areas. That's 1 minute HCS, is it? Oh yeah, this one and this one. Yeah, I really like the idea of trading inside of this 30-minute resistance. I really like that. Yeah, that's an idea that I really like. I feel like this could just be price pushing up, starting to show a little bit of hesitation, just getting people interested, and we might just continue doing one more sweep up. If I miss the sells from here, I'm okay with that. New 15-minute candle just opened. New 30-minute candle just opened. Wow, we're having a bit of a pullback here. This 15 minutes and 30 minutes, this could just be the top wick. This candle here could just be the top wick of those higher time frames. And because of the volume, if we have picked up a lot of volume inside of this wick, we most likely will still have that momentum to the upside. We're just doing a little pullback to create the bottom wick, then push up. Unlikely that this candle will be no top wick and push straight down. So I do think we'll have a little bit more upside. If it does open no top wick and keeps on going down, it's not price action that I want to get involved with on a daily basis. So I'd much rather it push up into these zones and then have that as my sell area. Could be returning to this little support again to give it another test before pushing up. I'm not looking for buys though, just to be clear. Only buys would have entertained was underneath this area. It's a bit of a stronger reaction than I'd like to see. What a prick of a thing. I'm gonna go get a coffee and just let this next 3 minutes of the new 30-minute candle just settle down, because it's a little bit it's just showing this. Oh man, yeah, I think it's going to be a coffee time. So this looks like a London buy to sell now, but I don't like where it's sold from. So 1 hour still open. Oh. What is this 1 hour going to do? At the moment it's just swept the lows and the highs here. It needs to find, I think it's a real reflection on news coming up. Like with the Bank of England news, the Swiss interest rates, the FOMC tomorrow night. Yeah, messy. That's a tough area, isn't it? It's actually followed the pathway though pretty well from down, and then rejecting from this area to come back down. Like down, up, and then made its way back up, and then, or once it breaks above this area, rejecting off of where this no wick candle was to push back down. It's actually done that pretty well, but the difference between having price set up and then having price give you an entry, I didn't see any real entries that I want to put. You know, I don't want to risk. I don't want to take a trade just for the sake of it and give back any profits from yesterday. It's got to be a planned entry. At the moment, I don't like the way that it opens with no top wick.
Big fan of that zone you've drawn out, but
What was that?
I like that rejection zone that you've got up the top there.
Oh, yeah.
Box with white on.
Yeah, I like that too. I didn't see that before.
I checked, is that point?
Only issue with the second resistance candle is that is the 30-minute candle. That's the 30-minute candle formed in around about just after Tokyo Open. So there's a lot of liquidity in this candle, but then this is the Asian high. That's the Asian high then. Which means I would like to, even though if I reckon there'll be reactions here, I would really like to see that reaction from the Asian high. Because I think that could give you then at least a 30 pip move, at least. And that could be, you know, I might just secure it all then and just be done. So we'll see. I think the last few days, last few trading sessions, we've had these, we're able to get the early move. I missed the early move. This was a 50 pip move. That would have been just so good to start off with catching that one. Anyway, I'm waiting for this area, so yeah, it does, mate. I'm gonna go for it in a second. All right, I'll go get that coffee now, so I'll let all the breakout traders grab a trade when I'm not here. I'll be back in a few minutes, all right? Did I miss anything?
There was a little push.
Yeah.
Got the double top now.
15-minute was threatening to flip. Creating like a little resistance again on the 5-minute. 1 minute HCS, is it? Another one? Well, if it's a real one, the support should break. Yeah, again. Yeah, another one. Again. So, see how like it gave like a little rejection, then pushed down, no top wick. So, on this open of this candle, this was the 15-minute candle that opened. No, sorry. Yeah, it was the 15-minute candle that opened, wasn't it? Yeah. Sellers jumped in. Well, or a sell got picked up. Price pushed down. Leftover orders above it. Price comes back, returns to the no top wick, having another reaction.
Give it another try.
What was that?
Give it another sell. Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you did you?
Yeah, actually it broke the high of that imbalance candle, as you said. I waited for the close, 1 minute rejection again.
Mm-hmm.
I got the break of the 1 minute.
Nice one. So that was about here. So, oh, just over here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. See where it's come back down to? No bottom wick on this candle. Come back to the...
Yeah, I got out completely right there.
Nice scalping, man. Very good. I said Jim as well did it. Yeah, if we could break under that, that will confirm that this is picking up liquidity. Support breaking is what you want. Otherwise, it's sort of just, you get in these market moves within mini moves. "15-minute rejection zone, holding it, yeah. Yeah, that area that you drew around here.
Gold's up near 34.
Was that Glenn?
Gold's up near 34.
Oh yeah. Threatening a breakout. There's clean candles above that 35 area.
Mm.
Yeah.
A little while. Been up here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, resistance.
Very good resistance.
Let's have a quick little peek at gold. I'm waiting for it to get out of this little zone.
30 we're at previous support level.
Yeah, this was the zone I was looking at. If we can get above this 35, then you've got like a fairly clean run up for another 30 odd pips. Another $3. Then once it will, yeah. Oh, I'm hunting a different animal today. So formed, I'm not sure if I want to trust this, but we've formed a resistance now in London. Now we've officially formed a resistance, a London resistance. So if that's the case, if that's forming a resistance, we've got a little support here. If we close in underneath that support, maybe I will look for those. I'll try get in as close to here as possible, but I'd look for something like this. Maybe then we can see that downside. At least take out that low, the London low. It's not really what the area I want to look from, but as a late entry, I would look for something here. I'll remove this pathway so it's not going to distract. The thing with a 30 minute still hasn't closed. And we still haven't filled the top wick. So I'm still hesitant to jump into sales just yet. Anyone else look at other pairs? You got any other trade ideas? Anyone keeping an eye on pound US?
Did you trade gold yesterday, Hayden?
I did, yeah. I did.
How did you find NY yesterday?
It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't like real clean moves. I missed by, like, I was waiting for price to come down 2 pips further to then go for, I think I've got time to jump across. So I had some zones yesterday over on, it was on the 5 minute. Just looking for these no wick candles. So price, it eventually, actually no, it did, because it's going to look a bit funny because it did tap it. But what I was looking for, yeah, here we go. I think it's clear on the 15 minute, but see this candle, that one there, no bottom wick, that one there. From here to this candle, I had a zone drawn out from here to here, and then price, I was looking for buying, and when this price came down, I was getting ready to pull the trigger. I just wanted to push down another couple pips and get in, and it just turned around just before I was ready to buy it, and then as price pushed, I had to take a late entry above here. So once it closed back above, well, it was breaking back above the London high, I figured then we're going to take out, like, at least this area. We had a no top wick in London as well, so this was the move I was trying to capture from, where's the little thing, I was trying to get this move, but eventually my entry wasn't until here. This I did take it late, and then there were some really nice sells. Actually, I called them. He grabbed, he got the sells from like here or here somewhere.
Holy.
Yeah, held it down all the way. Yeah.
Got the sells a little bit later. I pulled the trigger until price was exceeding this area right here. That's where my order got triggered, but quickly got stopped out by this wick.
Oh, bummer. Far out. Yeah, that was nasty wick. Really nasty. What time was that wick? That was first 15 minutes NYSE.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was alright. It was alright day. I was interested to take the buys from here again, because this is the bottom area of that zone that I was looking at once we had taken this. But I wasn't two minds whether it was actually going to go up or whether it was actually going to break down. So I hesitated, missed the move back up. I did take a sell really late in the day when I was cooking dinner, actually. After I saw this, I was like, holy, when it got to 33, I jumped into a sell. Just because like this is so unusual to see this.
Yeah.
So
Very
unusual.
Yeah.
And then we had, like, if you looked over to the left, where that 1933 is. Oh man, gold's breaking up. Over here, see this neckline? Yeah. Yeah. So once it was inside of this zone, I was like, a little bit lower. It was on this wick. That was yeah. Just I thought this was just a few. Like, you can take. It's a silly trade. There was really very little confirmations. It was just knowing that 1933 is an issue, and that seeing that one way price action like that, it was literally like that. That it just made sense to have that correction.
Yeah.
So,
Worked out.
yeah, it was.
Very risky, to be honest.
It was very, very small risk at that stage.
Yeah.
So that time of day, I'm not going to trade anything reasonably. But like look at these 1 minutes at that time of day. It's just so unusual. So unusual. I was prepared to hold that as well. From 1933 back down to 1931, if it just kept on going up, I would have been prepared to hold that overnight because of the positive swaps.
It will be very risky though, because the like, to me and everyone else, the main target was how would we react if we finally break the 1930. So taking a sell right here is gotta be, in my opinion at least, very short term, because we might just consolidate and continue to those.
Yeah.
As we are doing right.
Yeah, but Asian session is likely to come back down as well. Because that 30 is going to want to be tapped again, like a break and retest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go back to German. We're starting to push up again.
Yeah, it's just stuff.
No problem, Dave. Okay, what's it going to do at this resistance? That's the thing. Looks like we are pulling liquidity inside of all these little. It's like little needles, isn't it? Grabbing liquidity, grabbing liquidity, grabbing liquidity. What are we going to do at this London resistance? Alan, you took the doji low on cable. Nice. How's that working? Is that going alright? Oh, you didn't catch it. Looks like it's already moved up. Pound Aussie's threatening to break 1.92. You talking to us, Glenn?
Yeah, I've had a code on that one for days. It's just it's stuck in that range, and now it looks like I'll get stopped out.
Yeah, the rumblings are coming that I'm pretty sure they're going to hike, but the rumblings are coming out that they're not going to hike, and that's driving Pound Aussie lower. So I can imagine that when they hike, price is going to boom. Oh, price took it. You didn't take it. Sorry. I got you now. You're saying price took the doji low. Yeah, catch Dave. Yeah, not much of a It's been a boring first hour. I mean, it's not really that boring. I mean, some of you guys got some trades, which has been nice on price action, just like really micro scalping, but it hasn't been a very big range yet. So, oh, you got to cook stir fry, yeah. Or as in the words of Dave, patience is the best sauce, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. No, hunger is the best sauce.
Oh, hunger's the best sauce.
You can sprinkle a bit of patience on there too. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Catch you, mate. Come on, I'll give this another 30 minutes. Ah, finally. Alright. What are we going to do now? Are we gonna whipsaw in here, break the low, and then go back down?
Based on nothing other than the 30-minute chart, it's very strong chance it's going to go up, but I'm still bearish.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of
Depending
like
on what
a
strategy
short-term
you use, like
scalp. Could you imagine if this 30-minute candle broke the high and then pulled down to make a bottom wick, and then do the wick fill later on? 1 minute's looking like a nice little rejection candle. Back at this area, making a double top now. Okay, so I'm going to wait for this hour to close, see if it can just do, hopefully no bottom wick, straight up into the zone to take a sell, because then it's likely to create a bottom wick after. So let's just hope it's no bottom wick, straight up. And I'm going to be planning something around here. So the 1 hour closed, strong bullish. Come on. Come on, keep going. Breaking this high, very good. Finally retesting this 5-minute candle high. I'm gonna give it a little go from here. I think I missed best entry, but I'm just gonna see if this is going to, and I'm going against this hour candle. But I'd like to see if I can, oh wait a second. If we can find, because if we're retesting this neckline, if I can get a lower time frame, couple dojis, breaking the high, and then flipping bearish, then I think maybe this could be, we could see a little bit of a down move from here. So the 1 minute is looking tasty. So this would be anticipation entry up here. I'm hoping now from this point, flipping bearish, now we can just drop. And the neckline that took liquidity was here. So I'm in this trade.
Yeah. Good luck, Eddie.
If the 50, yeah, it's looking dicey. Come on. If it can break under here, I won't let it become a losing trade. So we're just sitting around break even at the moment. Entry is, oh, little gap up, don't like that. $24.9. This was the entry. I don't like that gap up though.
I think the confirmation entry will be at that black line. I hear.
Yeah. Or if it closes bearish. I'm gonna go to the 3-minute chart. I wanted this to, yeah, I don't like this. I was just testing to see if this 5-minute candle was gonna hold and this one could flip bearish. But if we're breaking above here, what I'll do is I'll just cut this one pretty quickly. I won't let it go all the way up because I don't particularly like this 5-minute candle because it's not really in a zone that I like. It's just a 5-minute resistance candle, but that could just be the top wick of the 1 hour. And if we are going to keep on trending, we should break it then. But if we're going to reject from it and hold as a resistance, then what we need is this to hold. But if it's not holding, there's no point holding it. So stop loss is fairly wide on this one. So I've given it a 17 pip stop. So it gives me options that I can just cut it. Take a 7 pip loss if it's breaking above this wick. But that little gap up, like I had a chance and I was pushing, and that little gap up now made me really not like it. Okay, can it flip? Oh, it took the high, didn't it? It just took the high. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to cut this one. I'd rather wait for a better confirmation. So I'm happy to take a 7 pip stop, a loss on that one. No point holding something if it's doing something I don't like. And I'm going to wait. I'll give it a second chance. I'll wait from my original area. Bloody thing. Waited so long, lured me into it. Okay. So this area still is my target. So this area wasn't resistance. Or maybe it's going to hold as a little support, but that's alright. What I need to see up here is looking for confirmation slash anticipation. Oh yeah, too strong. Good move to get rid of that one early. Okay, we're tapping into this 30-minute zone now. Another little gap up with the 5-minute candle. Trust, now it comes down. Would have been a break-even opportunity if I hadn't cut it. That's alright. It didn't make sense to hold. There's no point hoping it comes down. So if it flips, not flips, if it rejects, I need to see like price pause in here and then showing sellers coming back in. Not going to take any cowboys here. It's nice when you see this little fast moves up, because you know they're looking for that liquidity. So that was like a little 10 pip push up. Can we get a spike up, rejection, maybe break the low and then down, or 3-minute doji, take the high, flip bearish, and I'll take that one. So it looks something like if price can do something like this around this zone and then anticipate that the next candle is gonna do something like that. Entry would be somewhere like here or under here. Okay, not quite a doji. At the moment it's just making higher highs. Five. Oh yeah, the 5 is a doji. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at 3 minutes. Good pick. Oh, your computer just powered. You're back, Daniel. Good. Okay, so above the 5-minute. Hey, Akshay. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. Any trade?
I got lured into a trade off of this 5-minute candle. When this wick pushed up into it. So okay. It was on this doji candle, so I took it on here on this candle, went down a little bit and then came back up, and then started pushing up. Then it gapped, gave like a little gap on the 1 minute, so I just cut it early. So it took 7 pip loss on that one. Stop loss was 15, so I just, after the little gap, I didn't think it made sense to hold.
I think we are still bearish because 1 hour HCS on left side, the area you already draw.
Yeah. I should have waited. I was saying the whole time, wait for this zone, and then that 5-minute candle. I thought, if this is the true London high, then it's got to hold. So I jumped into that one a little bit too early. This area looks great though. This zone. This looks really nice.
By the way, yesterday I also uploaded that my session video.
I saw, yeah.
Also the music, and I didn't got any kind of copyright.
Yeah, cool. I tried. So this is Spotify, no copyright. I'm trying this one to see how many flags I get.
1 second, let me send you that playlist.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, if we can push up and take it again, but I might have just missed this bloody by less than a pip. Awesome, thanks for that actually.
Oh, no problem.
It's falling from the zone. It hasn't exactly pushed away from it too quickly though, has it?
Oh, is this the one you got? No, lo-fi beats. This is the one I'm playing right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's dumping hard, isn't it? Do you take that, Glenn?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, mate.
So we have a
Spread that
single
really
candle
hard.
negation there. So
Single
you can get
candle.
another opportunity. Yeah, single candle negation. This was a single candle negation, bearish candle. So
Oh,
if
okay.
candle
Oh,
is
yeah, it is too.
then you can get another opportunity. But on 1 minute, it's looking good. Like first single candle manipulation took out the high. Now this candle is closing below. Then probably this kind of thing can happen. Push downside and then again come back for the retest.
Yeah. Oh, look at the little gap down. Man, my timing was a little bit off today.
Sometimes that can happen because we think that I think this thing happened lot of time with me, that I try to take an early entry and then price push one more time to the upside and then afterward price drop.
It was messy to start with. Like I didn't have my zones. I didn't have any zones clearly set before the stream because of the way the price was looking. So I thought it was a tough day to start with, because if we look at the 3 hour, you've got such a lovely clean range to keep on going down, and price was over here, but it didn't make sense to keep on going down without any pullback. So as much as it looked like had good selling opportunities, it's hard to look for those buys because there was nothing really saying to look for buys apart from just saying, well, it's very unlikely that we're going to push down without any pullback. So there was a buying opportunity that I missed, that once we broke down, it was on the 3 minutes actually, we had created that little support here and we'd left multiple no-wick candles, London, and then a few here in the Asian session. So I was like, these are my targets. This candle pushed down, failed to close below the support that was created, and then I was looking at this one and it was sort of just stalling. In the very first seconds it created that little bottom wick and then started pushing up, and my idea was as soon as it breaks that low and then starts breaking its high again, I'll jump in for that buy. But it didn't. It just went down, up, and then it just went like that. So I missed any buys here. From here to at least here would have been an easy play. So I missed those. But that was a nice little move. Maybe we still get this entry here.
I mean, right now you can see that the price single candle manipulation happen here. Price broke that close below. This is retesting. So if price able to respect that high, we will continue pushing downside to taken out this trend and liquidity. So if this candle able to turn bearish, we can continue pushing downside. Then price has to respect this true stop loss. This is a true stop loss now.
Yeah. See if I could salvage something.
On 1 minute, we have a imbalance candle around here. We have imbalance candle here.
Oh yeah.
So if price able to push till there and then get a reaction, maybe that can be entry to the downside then again. Because if you look, when price was pushing upside, we left the imbalance candles.
Yeah.
So at least if you get entry, you can at least say that I can go break even if price breaking that low.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
So the reasonable entry around that imbalance actually will be just like setting up a sell limit or even a market sell
No, no,
right here, or
so wait for price to tap there, and when you get a reaction or candle closing in your direction, then you can enter, keeping
Oh.
stop loss here.
so that's a confirmation entry.
Yes. Did you watch the Haydos video, yesterday's video? What we were talking about? When we broke the HCS, afterward, wait for price to retest and then push the price to the downside.
You made a video?
Hayden made the video. You can watch it. The
No, I
breakdown. How he took that trade.
No, I
And
didn't.
before the stream, we talk about that thing that we can, after price breaking the downside, we can get a retest and then again push to the downside.
No, I didn't check it out.
1 second.
Yeah, it's on the YouTube. I posted it there late yesterday after our time, Mo, yesterday afternoon. Looking like a good call from this area so far. 10 pips. Oh yeah, this
Okay,
one.
so-
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yesterday we had this HCS was here. If you look at here, price broke that HCS and price came back for retest of that HCS, the previous HCS zone. And once this candle was closed, entry was here, and you are targeting next zone. Next zone was this 4-hour zone here.
So exactly where did you say the HCS was?
So here you can clearly see dotted line here.
Yeah.
So that was a bullish HCS was there.
Mhm.
But our true stop loss was here. Once price breaking that thing, that means they wanna continue pushing into the downside.
Mhm.
And after the price broke, you don't wanna take entry when the first first break. You wanna wait for pullback, and when where the HCS was there, you wanna wait for price to manipulate in that area.
Yeah.
So manipulation was in the form of either FU candle or attempted FU candle, and then you are targeting all the way to the next zone.
Yeah.
That was this idea here. So close below the support, retest, back down, trading between these zones. Alright, come on. Let's
Now Germany is looking good. Doji candle form, price took out that doji, and if price able to take out that doji low, then we will continue pushing downside then.
yeah, 5 minute on the retest, respect to the high.
And this is a single candle manipulation though. So if price, our true stop loss still gonna be above this high. So this is just a retest straight to that candle now. Once price is breaking this low, we will continue pushing downside then.
Let's go, boy. Come on. Drop, drop. Got to get under this doji low. Take out this 5 minute candle, no bottom wick. Because if this 30 minute can start flipping bearish, we could have maybe got the high of the London session. Well, not
30 minute
not
is
caught,
looking
but
good. If it closing bearish, 30 minute. We still have like a 2 minutes, 3 minutes remaining on 30 minute. So if the 30 minute able to close bearish one, then I think we can hold it this trade for all the way to the downside. Come on, drop. Drop for Hayden, drop for David or Glenn.
for everyone, come on. This thing's stolen, man. It's getting to the end of my session. When this happens, it's just better to wait for a 15-minute candle. To give the true direction.
Nice drop.
Oh, a little gap.
30-minute has to close bearish.
Yeah. Got 2 minutes.
Another HCS was formed, so now price should not be breaking this high. Once price breaking this thing, I think we will continue pushing downside. But I think the if 30-minute is not closing bearish, then maybe you have to secure some profit there.
It's taking that no wick now. Oh, it's close enough.
Come on, break that low, then closing bearish will be really good confirmation for the downside. 40 seconds. If it closing like a doji one, maybe you wanna secure some profit once price took out that low. Because yesterday also that on gold also the price did the same kind of thing, like a previous candle closed like a doji one and price just took out that doji and then again start moving into the upside. Wick fill.
Yeah. I would expect it to pull back a little bit because there's no bottom wick.
I think we took out that low.
We took it out, but like we have like a little reaction from it because it's picking up the orders that got taken from here. So I'd imagine it has like a little just bounces here for a little bit. 30-minute close, nice though.
Now the thing is, price breaking that low here and then again coming back upside, then that's a bad indication. Price just after taking that low, we just continue pushing downside. Or it should not be breaking this thing, this HCS now.
Man, what a choppy session. This one sucked today.
Beautiful session.
You liked it? Some good moves, but I wasn't really able to make much from it. Kind of had that feeling at the start. Tomorrow is going to be tricky as hell. Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to see the market's going to be with interest rates. You're never sure what news is being released, like little whispers, what's being priced in. And there's actually a lot of uncertainty in what they're going to do. Hike, hold. I think the FOMC, I think the Fed they're going to hold. Swiss and pound UK, I'm really not sure what they're going to do now. I need to do some reading after this. So if I took a cowboy from up here, I'd be happy. But I didn't want to take no cowboys.
But that 1 minute closing bearish, that's a good indication. Now we can continue pushing downside.
Yeah, that was the retest of this guy.
I like that previous candle.
Beautiful. Come on, drop.
Okay, so now this is where you wanna say that price doesn't wanna come back again to the upside after taking out that low.
Al, you're in. Nice one. Did you take it on this candle here? Yeah, cool. Come on. As soon as we can close under here, we can see that just continue the drop.
Yes. Drop. Now the hourly is looking beautiful.
Yeah. Holy.
The thing is, if we're gonna go against that previous hourly, this hourly has to close bearish one. Then we can hold that position at the longer to the downside.
Come
Nice
on.
closing.
Let's close just underneath that doge. Let's keep on
Yeah, we
pushing.
have this trend line liquidity, so price can at least hand down this liquidity.
Hmm. There we are.
You in this home?
Yeah. Come on. Oh, Robbie's in too. Nice one.
15,735, right at the top.
What was that?
He took entry at 735, right at the top.
Peter's a little bit of a cowboy. Oh, Adam's in as well. Did you got in up here, Peter? You would have got in up around here, didn't you? Not this retracement. You set a limit. Oh, I said, yeah, okay. That's what I'm starting to think as well. Like some of these areas, not like I was more comfortable for cowboy around this area, but I was looking for confirmation, anticipation. But there's been a few times I've missed it by literally just a couple pips, and I've been thinking that it's better to just from something I'm more happy just to like a session trade, thinking where's my high of the day, or where's my high of the session. Oh, this is gonna come back. It's gonna. I don't want to take another losing trade, and I don't want to let something that was actually doing pretty well into a loss. So I think this is gonna break even me. That monthly level, man, it's been a pain in the backside. Don't like that 1 minute candle. No bottom wick. So to me, it should come back there. If we can just push down a bit more, I'll make it a hard stop loss. Kind of trading the previous trade's result, which is not ideal. It's not something I like to do, but something that I've really struggled to say. I like to clear the board before the New York session. Not go into New York session thinking, oh, I had like a break-even day or even a losing day. So at least this gives me an opportunity to be break-even. And if I secure like 25%, even if I'm only up, 15 pips. 12 pips. Then it'll be, come on, man. Oh, it's gonna do its thing. Get off these 1 minutes. Give me anxiety. So shouldn't come back above it. If we're leaving these wicks, we're making lower highs. If we're coming back above these highs, it's not looking good. So hard stop loss. If we can keep on pushing down and we've caught the high, well, haven't caught the high. I haven't caught the high, but if this is the high of the session, then we'll see this downside. No, after price has done this around this time, and it's just been so sluggish. Like these moves here, from experience, I'm out. What's better is waiting for a 15-minute candle confirmation and then going with that one. So I'm not going to waste any more time on this one, otherwise I'll be here all day. But price will probably just have us stuck in here. No real, don't want to look for buys. Probably going to wait for more volume to come in before they have a clear understanding where they're going to go as well. So I'll be holding on to that sell bias, but I don't want to give any more time to this little consolidation. Anyway, not the best session. Not as good as yesterday. Yesterday was far better.
Yeah, yesterday both the sessions are really good. Like a nice entry in the London session, nice entry in the NY session.
Yeah. I think tomorrow is going to be a little bit of the same for this London session with all the FOMC coming up late that tomorrow. So, and made 18 pips, beauty. Well, I hope you guys got some winners. There were some moves. The buys were the best one from down here after the sweep the euro low to go back up. That was by far the best move. And then it kind of just did nothing. You had like little 1 minute price action, 10, 20 pips that you can get, but nothing really significant. Anyway, we live another day, so trade safe, guys. Don't over risk. Can you give some support to the stream if you guys are watching YouTube? It really does help. Give it a little bit of like. Doesn't take much to do. The way it increases the viewership for sure. But appreciate you guys. If you guys need any help, make sure you drop the questions in the Discord for me. I'll get back to them between now and the New York session.